Weird.
It's got a big breast. We could turn it in.
Are we live?
I think, yes, we are live.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
You better hope she's not watching.
I know, right?
There you go. I don't know why I sent that to you right now, Jen.
I'm like, what?
I don't know why I did that.
Hang on, someone's sending me a message.
Yeah, me. Tell you to watch Today in Yuma.
I will.
Hi, Lily.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, Ace.
No, he only watched Party yesterday because my Uncle Jerry showed up, and he brings donuts. My dad had to eat donuts.
He could have brought us donuts.
I said, Uncle Jerry needs to bring his laptop and watch the show with you at your house.
Yes.
And they're still trying to fatten my dad up.
Bring him
Hi,
to my
Sandra.
house.
Hi, Danielle. Darlene.
I will cook for that man.
Hi, Brianna. Lunch doesn't open till 11.
Where? Okay, so we'll leave here at 10:30.
That'll work. Because Jeff's going to join us.
Okay. Hi, Daniel. Hi,
Daniel.
Jennifer.
Juanita and Jennifer. All right.
Hey, I think I might need this.
Maybe. Just look at it. No, I want both of them.
You can have them both. All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and Facebook Live right now, and lots going on.
Yes, there's lots going on. We want to say good morning to all of our Facebook Live viewers so far. If you do not currently follow us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to do so. It's just a way to get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour.
We just had a little bit of a crazy night last night, especially you and Anita.
Just a little bit, but you know what? Our fine folks at APS did a really good job at getting our electricity back on fairly quickly.
For you guys,
Yes.
one of our, I think it was,
I know that there was.
oh, I think it was Lydia, she's our first guest this morning. Her
Yeah.
power didn't come back till 10:53.
Yeah, we did leave. We had a birthday party to go to, so we went and did that. And we got back about 8:30, and there was still quite a few people that were out without power. But I noticed that it was cleaned up today. I didn't know what time they had eventually got it back on.
But the roadway is open throughout the accident scene. They are still looking for information because it was a motor vehicle collision hit and run. And approximately 6 p.m. last night, officers were dispatched to the hit and run collision in the 2100 block of West 8th Street. When they arrived, they found a white vehicle that had been struck. An APS power pole was also struck and knocked to the ground, causing a power outage. It completely splintered about 2 feet from the ground.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm in the area, and of course it went off, and we're thinking, okay, what's going on? And then we left to go to the birthday party, and I got to 8th Street and called Jennifer Blackwell up to let her know that way. She was aware, and she was already telling me, oh, it's an accident. I said, yeah, and there's major activity. Just tell people to stay away.
Well, I started getting notifications from individuals that saw the traffic lights that were not functioning. So I called the APS media line, and they generally have whoever's on call takes the phone home. And the lady called me back, and she said, I think you know more than I do at this point.
Well, yeah, because you're here.
I said, well, 2 of my staff members are in that area. They're without power. So and I usually act pretty quickly anyway, especially during the summertime, so people have an idea.
Yeah.
It's not very comfortable, but like I told Anita, better the hours that it was down rather than noon to 6 p.m. That would have been the roughest time of day.
Definitely, because it was already cooling off, and it was nice to see all the neighbors come out.
Yes.
I think the funniest thing was Eli and his little friends, the neighbor girls from down the road, they were all kind of congregated in our driveway and talking about how they didn't have power. It was the cutest thing. I mean, and they're outside all the time, so
it was the
nothing
same
new.
for their parents on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't have power. I don't have power.
Exactly.
Well, they are looking for the vehicle that fled the scene. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. But if anyone has any information about that individual, please don't hesitate to reach out and call 78 Crime, where you can remain anonymous.
That's right.
All right, coming up on the show today, Lydia, like we mentioned, it will be here with Funny Faces. And we're going to be talking about some of the upcoming activities she is going to be involved in. And then Chris with Firehouse Subs. We talk all the time about the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation.
Yes, we do.
He's going to talk a little bit more about that and how we see the impact in the local community. And then we have Danielle, normally from 251. Danielle has added a second hat to her clothing set now.
Yes, and she's going to be giving us all of those details when she's here at about 9:45.
Hint, it involves the escape room.
Yes.
Very close to 251 downtown.
Yes, definitely.
All right, and we want to remind you again, in case you may have missed the show yesterday, the Mr. Yuma pageant, scheduled September 7th, has been canceled
It has.
due to lack of entries.
Okay.
So we do apologize that will not be happening, but maybe next year it'll be back better and stronger than ever.
That's right.
Lydia said the power outage gave everyone the chance to sit outside and be romantic. Maybe the mood lighting?
The mood lighting. Well, and if they're out of power and they're outside, maybe they had some candles and
Ooh.
were out on the porch with their loved one. I like that.
But also where you had to talk to each other.
that too.
That is kind of a rarity anymore when you have people being pulled different directions by different devices.
And it didn't last long. And even, the fact that the power came back on at, about 10:30 is really not bad.
There's Danielle right now popping up on Facebook Live. We will see you in just a little bit.
Yes, we will.
Any chance you can bring an ostrich? That'd be awesome.
We should have warned her about that a little earlier.
No, there's a couple of them, and you don't want her to play favorites because then the others would learn. And, I do want to share, please, kind thoughts and wishes for Tiny Chula from Old Souls. She's not doing well. She's under the weather. She's going to the vet today, so hopefully they can figure out what is going on.
Yes, she has definitely become one of our little buddies here, and I did see the post yesterday that she wasn't feeling well, so we're sending lots of prayers to Tiny Chula so that way she can come back and be on the radio show again.
And I think she is just joined at the hip with Paula.
She is.
Paula is her people.
Paula is her people. That's what they do over at Old Souls Canine Rescue and Retirement. Chula has, I believe she has MS.
I think so.
And she's not able to use her legs, and Paula has kind of taken her under the wing, and she's really become the spokes dog for Old Souls. So she gets to visit a lot of different places, and like you said, her and Paula are attached. And my prayers to Paula too, because I know it cannot be easy, seeing your fur baby in pain or not feeling well. So definitely prayers for Tiny Chula, and we'll give you an update as soon as we get one.
Let's move on to something a little positive here. Marshmallows. You think happy thoughts when you think of marshmallows, right?
Camping.
Definitely.
Except when we, decided to microwave the peeps.
They stink.
Yeah.
Yes, that left a lingering sense
Odor.
of discontent over on the other side of the building for
It
a
definitely
few hours.
did.
Well,
But it's not just marshmallows, it's toasted marshmallows.
today is National Toasted Marshmallow Day, and believe it or not, marshmallows date back to ancient Egypt.
Really?
Wow.
The mallow plant provided a sap that the Egyptians used to create a candy with nuts and honey.
Oh.
That might work okay.
Yeah.
Now I need Anita's help with this next word
Oh,
because
dear
it's
God.
from her region. No, it's
It's something you can read.
it's a
I
city
promise.
in Indiana.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know that? Okay.
I don't know it. I've never heard of it.
All right.
Google
well,
it, it'll
it's,
tell you
it's-
how to say
Okay.
it.
I think it's Legionnaire or Legionnaire. It's
I think it's French.
Ligonier. Indiana holds an annual marshmallow festival and is the marshmallow capital of the world.
I can only have like one toasted. They're so sweet.
They're very rich. They're good, but if we are out and you're roasting them on a stick, and I do have the special marshmallow sticks.
Yes.
They've never been used, but I have them. They're in my
Oh my
pantry.
goodness.
We use them every time we go
Camping.
camping. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. My neighbor had them, and I bought a set of 4, but I haven't had the opportunity to use them again. I like you get just the right amount of flame on there so you have a good char.
It's funny because the Valenzuela family, Richie and Molly and Abby and Bailey, they love their roasted toasted marshmallows. Yeah, and it's funny because of course people like Eli will eat maybe a couple and just want to catch the rest of them on fire. But Molly loves them nice and toasted too, so she ends up eating most of them.
I see the birthday boy is watching on Facebook Live. Justin Poston, hello.
Hey, Justin.
In case he disappears, I want to make sure he knows that we did wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, today is also National Grief Awareness Day, and this day they encourage you to take stock of those in your life who've been affected by a form of loss. The death of a loved one, close friend, or enduring an extreme change in their lifestyle can trigger grief, and when we lose the stability of shelter, a job, or a routine we've known for years, we suffer a type of loss that requires closure. Some adjust to changes easily, but others need time to become familiar with those new routines. So think of those individuals who might be going through challenges right now.
Definitely, and reach out to them and let them know that you're here. And grieving is a good thing. It helps us be able to get on and move on. And just because you're grieving doesn't mean you have to forget, but it is a good thing to grieve. Nothing wrong with that.
And we want to encourage people. I forgot to talk about this yesterday. We've spoken with Carol from Helping Hands of Yuma on many occasions, and we talk about the need for those volunteers that help with the senior care clients.
Yeah.
And they still need more volunteers so they can expand their coverage area and help those individuals in our community that are suffering some type of need.
Okay.
And it might be someone who can sit and visit with you for a little bit.
Exactly.
That could be so very important. That communication, the connection that you have to people.
One of the things I like about Helping Hands is there's something for everybody, whether it's being able, if you have the time to drive some of the elderly maybe to some appointments that they may have. If you only have a couple minutes a day that you can stop and make maybe 2 or 3 phone calls just to check on the elderly, there's literally something for everyone. So if you have a little bit of time you can spare, definitely give Carol at Helping Hands a call. That way they can get you signed up to volunteer, because they have expanded their services.
They do, but it's still challenging to meet some of those needs with the expanded geographical area, because they don't have a lot of the volunteers here in the city. So that would be a great opportunity if you're looking for something. And they are not requiring 5 hours a week from you. If you can carve out an hour to help with grocery shopping, or run someone to the post office, or help them just get a ride, or again, just go sit and visit with them, or call and check in when you have the availability to do so, I guarantee you are going to perk them up.
Oh, and yourself too. It's such a rewarding thing to be doing volunteering, especially of that nature, because you get to know the person, and it becomes a lot more personal than just going and checking on somebody.
I agree. All right, well, let's run down our Firehouse Subs birthday shout-outs today. Again, we'll talk more about the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation with Chris a little bit later, but they save lives through donation grants. And at Firehouse Subs, they believe that making great subs, it's not enough. They do that, though, but you have to do good also.
Yes.
And several birthdays on the list today. Justin Poston, we already mentioned him.
Happy birthday.
I think he might be over in my neck of the woods in the state.
I think he's over in Morenci.
Morenci?
Not far from
about 35 minutes from Safford, I believe.
Yeah, not far.
All right, Jody Rodriguez is celebrating her birthday today, along with, from the Bob and Sherry Show, Bob Lacey.
Well, happy birthday, Bob.
Bob made it on my list. One of my longtime friends, actually these next two right in a row, Melissa Gerber is celebrating up in the Pacific Northwest, where it might be a little bit cooler than here today.
Just a little bit.
And Marlea Hansen Olsen, we've known each other since grade school.
Oh, really?
And I think her husband was my first crush in the 4th grade.
Oh, wow.
I remember specifically because he was a huge Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh, poor thing.
But it's funny because they didn't get together till well after high school. It was one of those relationships you're like, oh, what? They ended up together?
That's cool.
Oh, but that's cool. So happy birthday, Marlea. And Abby Kelly is celebrating here in the Yuma area with Courtney Garcia and Brandon Chase Corona.
Well, happy birthday to all of you.
Now, if you have a birthday coming up, how do they get on the calendar?
Yeah, if you have a birthday coming up, or you have a birthday shout out you'd like to give, all you need to do is go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma tab, scroll down just a little bit, you'll see the Firehouse Subs logo with the Celebrate banner, and right there's a little entry form. Fill that entry form out, it goes straight to my inbox, and I haven't had an issue since you modified it a little bit. So.
Yes, it just reads a little more clear.
It definitely does. And make sure, you know, you give us 24 hours notice. That way we can make sure to get it on the proper day. And again, don't be afraid to send your own birthday. Like I said, we should have birthdays every single day because somebody was born on that day. So definitely don't be afraid. And like I said, we're not going to judge.
No, it can be your own birthday. We don't care.
No.
And you just might be in the running to win that free medium sub, chips, drink, and dessert from Firehouse Subs.
That's right. And we also have another chance to win an awesome prize from Firehouse Sub. That's an $80 value. All you need to do is text the keyword Firehouse, all one word, FIREHOUSE, to the Monster message line at 928-343-0993. And when you text that, you're entered to win a large sub platter that feeds 10 chips, 10 cookies, and a gallon of either tea or lemonade. You know, that's enough to feed your coworkers, your office, or even just the family dinner. And you can text as many times as you like, and please text responsibly.
That's right. That sub platter is an $80 value.
$80 value.
All right. Now, for those of you who might experience breathing challenges, today could potentially be a rough one. The Arizona Department of Environmental Quality has issued one of their high pollution advisories for today, and this is due to coarse particulate matter of PM10 for the Yuma area. That is due to the particle pollutant levels expected to accumulate enough to exceed the federal health standard. And PM10 is commonly known as dust, but they have to science everything up just a little bit. So it's a dusty one out there, and we had a layer of fog too that was out there early today.
You know, it was funny because I looked out the window and I was trying to figure out what it was. So when Kevin left for work, I was like, I smell moisture, I smell rain, and he goes, it's really weird out today. And it was funny because on the way in, I actually called him. I said, well, what is it? I said,
it's like a haze.
It is a haze.
Is it fog? Is it haze? Is it dust? Well, there's no wind, so we were trying to figure that out. We just said fog, but yeah, it was very hazy for quite a while.
It lingers close to the crops or to the fields, and I think that moisture pulls it down a little bit too, but there was just a thick blanket on all the fields on both sides. For me, I started noticing it. It was not dark when I came in, but it was sort of pre-dawn. At about 4E is when I started seeing it.
Oh, I saw it right out my front door. Right out the front door. It was right there.
You like us, Mom? It's Armageddon.
Mom, it's Armageddon. Hey, and last night, it wasn't Armageddon. It was, I think it was Deep Space Impact or one of those.
No idea.
They had all the similar movies that came out at the same time.
Right.
There's The Core, where you had to go drill into the core and try and stop this from happening.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so
Were you watching those?
It wasn't Armageddon, but the other one that came out 20 years ago also. There were two in one year.
We were watching the Diamondbacks win.
Well, I did see that happen. Flipped it over to that also.
Thank goodness.
Yes,
oh my goodness.
We needed that.
Yes.
All right, it's Today in Yuma. It's time to take a break, and we'll be back with Lydia from Funny Faces after this. Classic Accounting has over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust them with your business payroll and your monthly bookkeeping needs. Just give them a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, they are your dove hunting headquarters. Complete line of federal ammunition in stock. Get ready for the big breasts. This is their 30th year competition on September 1st and 2nd. Over $2,000 in prizes. Plus, get your tickets for the Yuma Valley Rod and Gun Club Dove Hunters Barbecue on September 1st. That's Sprague's on 32nd Street.
And when Richard and Chris were on yesterday talking about that, someone texted me, I don't know who it was, the name does not show up, and they said, did she just say big breast on the air?
Yes.
And then I said, it's
breasts.
Dove, and they said, I caught on, and I giggled, so that was cute. And quick refrigeration, if your air system has to work harder due to a clogged filter, it might lead to premature wearing down of different components, and you want to extend the life of your unit. So make sure to swap out those filters on a regular basis. Tomorrow is Free Filter Friday. You can take your old, dirty, dusty air filter into 190 West 10th Street, and they will swap it out for a brand new standard 1-inch air filter at Quick Refrigeration.
And Yuma's best advocate pest and wildlife specialists. They are locally owned and have been providing pest control services in the Yuma area for over 20 years. They are licensed with the Arizona Game and Fish Department for safe, humane wildlife relocation. You can give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on Facebook.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back on Z93, Outlaw Country, and Facebook Live.
Okay, let's see what the pronunciator says.
Ligonier.
Ligonier.
Legionnaire. Okay. I'm like, I know it wasn't Legionnaires like the disease.
Right.
I don't know where that originated.
Ligonier. I've never been there. I have no idea what that is.
Come on in.
I know it's in Perry County. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, All right, Lydia. You can have a seat over there in the middle.
We have to give another one. I forgot this one. The one Lisa called in. We'll give
Oh,
it to
yeah, yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
You're giving me the weird look.
No, I was listening.
Like, what's going on, Jen? What are you hearing that
I
I'm
was
not?
listening. It grabbed my attention. I got a press release this morning.
I told Lydia I was disappointed she didn't bring paint. I thought we were going to get our faces
Oh,
painted.
Lydia, Anita wanted her face painted. Well, she's gonna have to go to Walmart
There you go.
and get her face painted.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
I know it's
That's
terrifying.
I'm kind of scared
I said,
when you
is that
say it
the-
that
is
way.
that why
The
there's
smoke
smoke?
of the wheels.
About a minute and a half.
It was funny last night when the power was out. My husband and I were sitting back there, and my brother was in the house, his house next door. And I said, "You guys being romantic over there?" and my sister-in-law says, "This romantic stuff's overrated." It's so funny. We laughed.
So, are you closer to 8th Street?
I live on 5th Street, Magnolia, right in the corner. I
5th
was,
Street in Magnolia.
I
Oh,
was
okay.
born in the house.
Okay, wow.
Really? And your brother lives next door?
Next door, and my son lives in the back property.
Oh,
we have
fun.
3 lots.
Oh, how
wow.
cool. All right, Lydia, go ahead and pull that microphone closer to you.
Real
Much
close.
closer. You're a soft talker. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, so all of you were without power.
Well, and up to that point is where like the cutoff was.
Yeah, and
We
my
were past
son-
it.
My son in the back lot had lights.
Yeah.
And we didn't.
Really?
We were coming back, and I'm like, I thought Anita said it's back on. And then as we got to our neighborhood, you could see right there that it had come on.
I knew that
Well,
someone...
you could see, like, as soon as they hit the pole, it tried to,
Come back on.
because there's redundancy.
Yeah.
So it tried for switching over, and it was just, the
I think-
draw was too
I
much
think that's
for
what
that.
they had to do manually. That's what the lady from APS had told me, because they got there and they knew they had an estimation of the people without power, because I think locally they're the ones that upload it to the outage
Oh, really?
information.
Well, and we have the app, so it goes off really quickly. But when it did that flicker, I went and turned off my AC. I was like, oh no! I don't want it to try and end up messing it up. But I saw a rave that somebody's messed up when it was doing that, and Quick was able to go out there and fix
Oh,
it for
good.
them. Yeah, they had them up and going within the hour. They
Wow.
said.
Wow, good. We had no issues.
Me either.
Thank you, Lord.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Ready, Lydia?
Ready?
Okay, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are joined by Funny Faces herself. We have Lydia here in the studio with us.
Good
Now,
morning.
thanks for stopping in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, you are known for some phenomenal face painting that you do in the Yuma community, and we're going to talk about that today.
Right. Every Saturday and Sunday at Walmart, the grocery store over here on 8th Street and Avenue B, we will be doing face painting for Children's Miracle Network from 4 to 7 every Saturday and Sunday.
Is that inside the store?
Inside the store, yes. They
Yes.
will also be having other stuff out there. And it's going to be really nice. We will also be at the Sam's Club from 11 to 2 on Saturday and Sundays.
All right.
Oh, wow. You're going to be busy.
Oh, yeah, very busy, yeah. All the kids want their face painted, even the adults. Sometimes the kids want, oh, Mom, I want you to do it, and so they do.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of fun.
Now, is that by donation then?
It's
Since
for donations for Children's Miracle Network.
Okay.
Yes, it will be by donations. So it'll be really good. We hope to be there every Saturday and Sunday in the month of September.
How long have you been doing face painting, Lydia?
About 30 some years.
Really?
Yes.
How'd you get started? Did you have any kind of art background?
I was, my daughter had a 2-year-old birthday, and my mother says, that clown did not do nothing you couldn't do. You should be a clown. So I was a clown for 20 years. I was Cha-Cha the clown.
Aww.
And then, since then, I've been just face painting, and I love it. It's just,
Well,
everything from
and
me.
we have to give you so many kudos because you do a lot for the community through the face painting. You did a lot for the school lunch program, the summer lunch
school
program.
lunch program every day.
You were at a different school every single day, and there's so many times that there's events going on in the community that can I be there, paint faces for the kids, and that's something that you obviously enjoy doing.
Yes, I do. I enjoy doing it, and I don't like charging the kids. That's why a lot of times we get sponsors like the car dealers and stuff here. They will sponsor us and pay for the paint. We don't get paid ourselves, but pay as long as the paints are covered. We're happy because the kids, the smile that the kid gives when you show them the mirror, that's worth everything.
Now, you use obviously something designed for face painting.
Yes,
and it's
nothing but the best.
yeah, exactly. It's not something just cheap right off the shelf. So
No, it isn't.
you're wanting to
So-
make sure.
Yeah, anytime we get donations, that's what we do. It we save it and we buy paint so that we can continue doing it because it's something that for a mother to come up and say, "Oh, well, I can't afford it." No,
No, and it breaks your heart to hear that too.
And as soon as the kids see the face painting, that's the first thing they run over to.
yeah, that's the first thing. And we do balloons too. We do balloon animals, and the kids love the balloons.
Does that come from your Cha-Cha the Clown days?
Yes, that comes from we don't get rid of that, unfortunately.
Are you self-taught, or did you go to clown school?
No, actually, I went to a lot of seminars and all, and a lot of YouTube.
Hey, YouTube is a great resource.
It is. It really is. And like I said, from September through May, we are so busy, constantly busy. Like this month in September, we have quite a few events.
Now, are you looking for any helpers?
Yes, yes. Anyone who is interested in face painting, come out and help us. I mean, we're going to be we face paint and don't charge we're going to be at the Fitness Expo at the fairgrounds on September 8th from 12 to 7. And we're also going to be at Fiestas Patrias at the Civic Center. And that one is from 5 to 10. And if you want to come out, you're welcome to use my paints and, help out. And
She just
see
needs
if
the
you
talent.
Like it.
Will you train them?
Definitely, yes, definitely. If somebody's seriously interested in it, I would love to. I would love to train someone.
How did they get a hold of you, Lydia?
My phone number is 928-261-5179, or you can find me on Facebook at Funny Faces Yuma. And
Perfect.
like I said, we're really busy, and I would love all the help. Anybody that wants to paint, if you can draw, you can do it.
Exactly. Again, you're going to be at the Walmarts every Saturday and Sunday.
And Sam's Club.
And Sam's
And
Club
Sam's
in September. What time again for the Walmarts?
For
the Walmart.
Walmart is from 4 to 7.
Okay.
Every Saturday and Sunday, and Sam's Club will be from 11 to 2.
11.
And both are for Children's
And
Miracle
both are
Network.
for Children's Miracle Network. So any donations you give, will be greatly appreciated.
And that's wonderful that you give up so much of your time because
I-
it's a passion for you. We can tell that.
I a lot of times people say, "Well, when are you going to retire?"
I am retired. I'm just.
The smile that the child gives you when you show them the mirror, that's worth everything.
Absolutely. Now, did you grow up in the Yuma community?
I grew up here. I live in the house I was born in.
Really?
And my brother lives next door. My son lives in the back lot. So we're pretty local. We've been here forever.
That's amazing. And I think that also gives you a strong sense of community, too.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah, everybody knows me. It's funny. Kids come up to me running. Hi, remember me? Oh, yeah, sure.
You painted my face in 1984.
And what was real good was doing a birthday party for a 2-year-old that I did her mother's first birthday.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
how cool.
That was real nice.
Multi-generational.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
amazing.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
yes.
Yeah, thank you for everything that you do for the community. Again, you are out there and you are willing to be a part of any event. And if you would like to get a hold of Lydia, again, her telephone number is 928-261-5179. Whether you're looking to have her maybe at one of your events, but we need the face painting talent. So if you have an interest and you have the talent to do so, please give Lydia a call. That way you can help her out because she likes to do a lot of things.
Yes, we also wanted to mention on Tuesdays we're at Applebee's on 16th Street and we do face painting and balloons for all the kids eat for 99 cents, accompanied by an adult. And it's funny because when they walk in, first thing they see is me, and they're ready for me.
And the parents probably like it because it's a nice little break too.
Yeah, and a lot of the parents, the kids will insist the parent get painted too.
I love that.
So you see dads with frogs.
Oh, I have a feeling we're going to see Anita at Walmart this week. She was kind of sad you didn't bring your paints with you today.
We'll be waiting for you.
That's another day. That's another show too.
Anita, call me up. Maybe we'll Facebook Live it.
There you go.
Well, you can look her up. It's Funny Faces on Facebook, and we just hope you reach out. And thank you again for everything that you do for the community, Lydia.
You're welcome. I love it.
All right. Well, it's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie with unpainted faces. That will be another day. No, we're actually painted, just not with anything real artistic. So.
Exactly.
We'll be back after this, and Chris will be here to talk about the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation. It's Today in Yuma. We're brought to you by Classic Accounting. Dave and his crew have over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust them with your business payroll and those monthly bookkeeping needs. Give them a call at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, yes, they are your dove hunting headquarters. You can check out the Sprague's difference, buy, sell, trade, or consign firearms with free expert appraisals. Sprague's offers local price matching and a lifetime warranty. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And if your home isn't comfortable, it might be time to call a professional. That should be Quick Refrigeration. You can call them at 782-3691. They've been heating and cooling the Yuma area since 1955. And don't forget, tomorrow is Free Filter Friday. That's Quick Refrigeration.
And our friends over at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. Are you having some problems with maybe some crickets, spiders? Oh goodness, those awful cockroaches. All you need to do is give the professionals at Advocate Pest and Wildlife a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on Facebook because you still have a couple of days to get in on that contest they have going on to help you save about $150 on your next APS bill.
That's a good deal. It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and Facebook Live.
All right.
Here. Did you see the text?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we appreciate it. And those chromies yesterday
Yes,
were
thank you
good.
for the delicious chromes. Of course.
They were very good.
You can be right in the middle here. All right, here we go. Ready? Smile. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Nice to see you.
Thank you for watching every day. We appreciate that too.
Thank you so much.
See you later.
Have a great day, Lydia.
Bye-bye.
The original owner will be handing over the baton. Oh, how fun.
Let me roll figure it out and
let me
I'll
roll
have
up-
to get the baton.
Let me roll up this so
It's
we
a
can
bottle
use
of
this.
Jameson 18.
I like that kind of baton. All right. Hi, Chrissy.
Is that my sister?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, I need to bring her pumpkin in. She made me a pumpkin last year, but I got it after Halloween.
After the holidays.
Yes, it's in my shed.
I was like,
Yeah.
something's missing.
There's something different that's on the one for tomorrow already.
Okay.
I think it might be the Fiestas Patrias. Oh, gotta put it on there.
Oh, sounds like it's here. It's here. So it smells like coffee because you smell coffee. No worries, no worries.
No
Clean up
worries.
the mess. I'm like, ah.
No worries.
I'm ill prepared for this. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What a disaster. Look at this. I'm glad I'm not on TV, but
You're on Facebook,
You're on Facebook Live. It's
Now I'm going to draw attention to it.
that's okay. That's okay.
It's all right. We understand. We have about 30 seconds-ish. I can see reflections out there.
Do they look like ostriches? Baby ostriches? I can't tell them apart from our little velociraptors anyway.
Yeah, they're probably similar. All right, we ready? Ready, Chris?
Sure.
All right.
I wing it well.
As ready as I'm gonna be, right?
Wing it. Listen.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Now we are joined by Chris from Firehouse Subs, and we are going to be talking about the amazing Firehouse Public Safety Foundation. Chris?
Well, it is an amazing thing. It's probably one of the biggest reasons that my sister and I got into this business is because we loved the culture of the company and what they did. So the Public Safety Foundation has been around for about 15 years now in the Firehouse system.
Oh, wow.
And it is their 501c3 branch of giving back to the community. And while it primarily started about fire departments because the founders of Firehouse were actual firemen, it is actually all about first responders in general and period. So the money's, amazingly enough, here in the 5 years we've been in the system, we've raised just locally over $100,000.
Oh, that's great.
Which has gone right back into the community. And while it's not a dollar for dollar thing, because we are a big fundraiser for the size of our market, it all goes into the national fund, but more than what we've given has actually come back to us.
That's
So
awesome.
it's kind of a win-win situation because we have aggressively embraced the Public Safety Foundation idea.
Now, Chris, how does this work? If someone is going to Firehouse and their total is $743,
Yes, that's called roundup. I
Okay.
think that's what you're referring to there. 743 will politely ask you to round up, and then you would pay $8 and the difference goes into that fund.
Okay.
We also have the canister, and we also sell our pickle buckets. Our Firehouse pickle buckets are very popular because they just look cool. You know? I mean, you could go to Home Depot and pay $5 for one, and nothing against Home Depot, but you could go down there or anywhere, any of the construction places sell their buckets, Lowe's, any of those. But ours look so much cooler, and they're only $2.
Oh,
And
great.
so people will come in and buy every one we have, and all of the money from pickle buckets, roundups, and canister donations go into there. And then, of course, the larger scale fundraisers that we do from time to time, you know, that bring in a tremendous amount of money for that. So
right now we understand some water was collected locally.
there was once a year we do that. H2O for Heroes is that promotion, and we bring in, we have people donate cases of water and trade for a medium sub. And this year we had nearly 100 cases that were donated.
That's
Wonderful.
And those just get donated right back out to the fire departments because fire departments are always definitely in need of water.
And
You know?
I guess the water was put to use immediately, even within the week after it happened.
I
We
think
had-
it was the same day that you guys did the donations. There was actually some homes that were on fire, unfortunately, and the fire department was out there with their cooling, it's like a cooling van of some sort.
You're right.
And that's where the water gets used, and it's stocked so that the firemen can stay hydrated. Well, that same day that you did the donation, they went out right with that same vehicle and were able to put that water to use that same day.
That's great. I mean, hydration obviously is
Yeah.
a really big portion of those kinds of things. I might also add that we have a relationship with first responders, and again, it goes back primarily to fire departments. But we have a situation with them where often when they are fighting long-term fires, when they're dug into the trenches, so to speak, and getting other help, that we also provide sandwiches to them.
Oh,
You know,
great.
Awesome.
They come to us, you know, and of course in disaster situations, we can even get reimbursed from national level if it's considered a disaster level
Really?
type of thing, that they will step in and actually provide funding
That
and
is
try
so
to help in that way.
fantastic.
But when they're on those lines fighting, just a little bit of trivia on it, they really need more protein.
Yes.
You know, they need that, and so they will order our brisket subs with double meat, so they just get all of that protein in there in what they're doing, rather than the other stuff like
Making me hungry.
like the
I know,
brownies.
right?
If it was me, I'd want the brownies out there. But, you know.
Well,
But-
and those are just a couple
Sustainable.
of examples, but you've also, Firehouse Foundation has also given back in ways of like equipment and things.
Yes, it doesn't come back. That's an important point. Actually, when the money comes back here, and I said that there's been over $100,000 put back into the community locally here, but it always is for equipment. It's not a financial donation, although they will get involved in educational pieces sometimes and what have you. But probably the best thing we got involved here is that we were able for Yuma Fire to get them an AUV, all utility vehicle for them to use to go back off-road in places to assist people in first responder issues. So it's not a firefighting issue, but it's a rescue mission. And we were able to get that vehicle purchased for them through the Public Safety Foundation. And then they got other donations of goodies, if you will, but extra accessories. And they took with volunteer time and converted it from a standard vehicle to one that had a bed in the back of it that you could actually lay a stretcher on. And so they use it primarily for extraction, to go back in places where people are hurt and extract them out of that area and get them back to a safe zone where they can get them then to for medical help or what have you there. And they put Firehouse. It's a really neat vehicle. We're really proud of it because it says Firehouse, all over it, and it's neat. That's something that'll live on for years and years.
Right.
Pretty much indefinitely. That vehicle will, probably 20 years from now, will still be in service for those kinds of uses. So we're really proud to be a part of that. We've given defibrillators. Just the list is very long of the donations and where they've gone, and they've gone to multiple different departments here. It's not just Yuma Fire.
Right.
Our water, in fact, from one of our stores went to Yuma Fire, and the other stuff went to Somerton, either Somerton or San Luis, and to rural Metro. So we try to disperse it out because it's all about helping all first responders in whatever ways we can. So
now you mentioned that Firehouse Subs has been around 15 years. What about
no, the public safety piece of it.
That portion
Firehouse
of it
has been around almost 35 years.
Really?
But they started the Public Safety Foundation as their method to give back to the community. And as I say, the culture of this company and just how they treat people and how they honestly care about what goes on in the community is astounding. So while we know that our subs are a great product, we appreciate the business, this piece of it is really, really wonderful for us.
Well, I love the tagline at Firehouse. They believe that making great subs is not enough. You have to do good too.
Yes, you
and
do.
That's where this comes back to that.
Yes,
now,
yes, you do.
How long has Firehouse been in the Yuma community?
We have been here just at 5 years.
Okay.
Yep.
I was
5
gonna
years.
guess
To raise
6.
that much,
Yep.
raise that much money in 5 years is fantastic.
Yeah, and considering that it's a slow pace. I mean, it
But
takes
hey,
a little bit.
slow and steady helps.
Well, yeah, the nickels and dimes and everything, they all add up, and the roundup piece of it. That's really the best one. If we could have given away 3 times that if every person rounded up. If you simply gave that change every time you came into Firehouse, I could just about guarantee it would be 2 to maybe 3 times as much money we could give back into the community. So these are the people that are going to come out and maybe save your life or my life.
Right.
So even if they round it up, say, it's 50 cents, they round it, 50 cents goes into that foundation. If they wanted to give an extra $1, can they do that through there, or do they have to put it in the little jar you have?
No, we
there?
just give it back to them. Come on, you know the answer.
Well, I mean, is it that easy to add it onto your bill, or do you?
We
have
actually
to-
don't have a mechanism. That's a really good question. I'm not sure that I've had it presented that way, and while I don't work in the trenches every day, I don't know if they can actually add more in that fashion.
So
That's a very
but there
good
is
question.
there is a bucket there for
So,
them.
so
too.
now you have a reason to invite me back so I can talk about it. But you absolutely can stuff $100 bills in there. I even personally oftentimes drop a 20 in that part of it when I go in and do things because it's so close to us, and one of the major reasons we got into that system rather than another one. So,
Absolutely. And delicious subs. We
Oh.
certainly
Oh,
can't
yes.
overlook that.
all I do is change up on what I eat. I've never gotten tired of the product in 5 years. As soon as we ate it, we knew that. So, it really is a great product, and we don't prepare it the same way, but our catering has grown 300% in the last year and a half.
Wow.
What kind of level of
So-
catering can you accommodate?
Well, we can actually accommodate any level of catering, anything from we have catering boxes and our catering platters, I guess is the right term for it, but our catering platters, it's a great presentation, the product holds well, and like I say, we've grown 300% with it. Tony Rico, who is our catering manager, does a fabulous
Tony's
job.
awesome.
He does.
See, everybody knows Tony. Tony's been in this community a lot longer than Lisa and I are, and everybody knows Rico. So there's lots of Ricos around, but everybody knows Tony for sure, and he does a great job for us. And we are always on time. We always have the product there, right? And this particular product that we actually formulate a little bit different than the hot subs that are inside, they hold up really well. So we have subs, salads, drinks. We sell drinks by the gallon. And of course, we got a great promotion going on for that now. With you
Right.
guys.
It's our Firehouse Subs platter.
Was that a segue?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
You
is.
got into that?
You went first.
I caught right onto that, didn't I?
Tiffany says Tacnifier loves Firehouse.
Oh, that's fabulous.
So there you go. Now, how can they enter to win that sub platter, Teresa?
All you needed to do is text the keyword Firehouse, all one word, FIREHOUSE, to the Monster message line at 928-343-0993. You can text as often as you'd like. And again, that is for a Firehouse sub platter, which feeds about 10. You get 10 chips, 10 cookies, and a gallon of beverage, whether it's tea or lemonade. And that's a really good deal just for texting the keyword Firehouse.
You could work for us. That was great. That was a great promo, but you missed. Don't text and drive.
Yes,
No, we say that
we always
very often.
we stress the importance of safe driving and remind people that standard text rates may also apply. It depends on your provider too. But again, hands-free, everyone be responsible. We don't like any kind of distracted driving.
Yeah, you know the way times are changing. This has been a great promotion for us. This is the very first time that we've completely dive into the Facebook social media aspect of doing this, and our response has been unbelievable on this promotion. You know, the good old days of dial in for the third caller. You guys are over there staring at your push button phone.
We still do that. We still do that.
Well, yeah, but this has kind of brought us into the next age of what's going
Good.
on. So this has been a really great promotion with you guys, and I want you to know that we really appreciate the association of being with Z93 and Outlaw Country, and partnering up with Firehouse to do something like this. But it's a great promo. It's great. It could be to your home to feed your family or in a business. But you'll find that our catering is top notch, and hopefully we're opening the door to more sales for that.
All right. Our guest today, Chris from Firehouse Subs. And you've also seen him here before for Buffalo Wild Wings. Chris has several hats that he wears. So.
And as I said, I'm glad it wasn't TV today, even though we are on there, because I spilled my coffee into my lap while I was driving here and was almost late. So we really appreciate you guys having us at Buffalo and Firehouse both. Thank you so much.
No problem. Again, that text that keyword Firehouse, no emojis or signatures included, or you will not get the bounce back properly. So get those entries in. We'll be drawing this week's winner tomorrow. Have those entries in by 7 a.m. All right?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, it's today in Yuma. It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie with Chris out in the courtyard. Then we'll be back with Escape Room Yuma. We're going to be talking about some changes over there that are really exciting in the community. We'll be back after this break on Z93, Outlaw Country, and Facebook Live.
Have any of you guys ever done that?
No.
Not just here, but anywhere.
Oh, no.
We're going too soon.
All right. I haven't here, but I did it in Nashville. It's really cool.
Really?
Yeah, I was on a trip to Nashville, and we went over and did it, and it was very cool. It's a mind.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the pressure is like, I'm excited to try.
We're going to do our birthday again?
Yes, okay. I saw my list too. Right here,
A
Chris.
reminder.
Well, make sure not to get your shorts, I
I was going
promise.
to say, try to shoot me from the waist up.
Oh,
The good thing is I spilled it in the seat of my car. And that particular car I'm in is half suede and half leather. I'm like, so I'm jumping out trying to wipe my car.
This leather you can wipe. The suede, not so much.
Not the suede. You're right here.
Right
Chris.
there on theirs.
Smile.
Morning, Mom.
There we go.
Thank you,
Chris.
guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Every time you put me on, it's awesome.
Anytime. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thanks.
Hi. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, how are you?
Good.
Look at you wearing a brand new shirt.
I know. Gonna change the shirts up.
Look at
supporting.
you. Good job. I love that.
I do too.
Hi, dear.
Is there an ostrich in your purse?
She's
No,
like,
but I
sounds-
swear there's
sounds
like
like-
everything else is in there.
Sounds like a lead-in for a bad joke.
Oh, yeah. No. That's good. I heard a little rumor that you guys are going to be downtown this afternoon.
this
Yes, ma'am.
morning-ish.
Oh, this
Yeah.
We need to do a little fall shopping.
Yeah.
Then we're going to do a little eating.
Yeah, maybe you can get something outside the box this
I
time.
will. I was
Check-
already trying to figure out what I wanted to try today.
Oh, gosh. You're too funny.
Hey, those staples are really good. I can't.
Change. You're going to change.
She's the one that
I
mixes it
am.
up. I don't.
I am. I'm gonna try.
I'll get something different this time.
I'll probably get what Jen gets usually.
Jen's like, go get something different. My chicken will be on the plate.
What is it usually? Oh,
Oh, I know.
lettuce?
See, that's why I got this
yeah,
out.
yeah,
I
the
know-
salad.
I know they're going to ask what's the number, and I mess it up every time. I'm like, okay. You have that time to write them down for you. Thank you.
Yes, I'm gonna try something different
You should.
with a side of
Bacon.
bacon mac and cheese. You have to have mac and cheese.
Oh, yes. It's the #1 seller for a reason.
My uncle was he really enjoyed it. He goes, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to he comes down once a month, so he's like, we're gonna have to definitely come back here again. I was like,
That's awesome.
Delicious. We took Mark there on Saturday.
What about a cross promotion if you don't finish the escape room, you don't eat? You have to get out to eat.
Huh?
Well,
I think we can find different wording for that.
are they allowed to drink this early?
And I didn't even drink.
Oh,
Nice water
that's true.
in my new cup.
Oh, very nice. That is really nice.
Yeah, one of our listeners made us matching cups.
It's because I don't drink water, so they're forcing me.
And they have consumed
Much more.
Yes.
larger
All right,
quantities
here we go.
of water
My
because
third bottle
of
this
it.
week.
Smart ass.
Here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are live here on Z93 Outlaw Country, Monster Media, Yuma.com. And don't forget Facebook Live. You can watch the show on my page. We also share the link on the station page. Next up with us, Danielle is no stranger to the station. You might know her from 251 Downtown Twisted Kitchen, but she has a new hat she's going to be wearing that I think is already in effect.
And it is, as of yesterday. I got blessed with the opportunity to take over the escape room Yuma.
Awesome.
Exciting! I'm excited because I haven't had the chance to experience the escape room yet, and when you were letting us know of the plans, I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh.
This is going to be a lot of fun. So for people that aren't aware of what the escape room is, kind of give them an idea of what exactly it is.
Okay, so this is AJ. She's the one that transferred everything to me and still learning, so I'm going to let her explain it better.
Hi, AJ.
Hi. An escape room is a real-life, fun, interactive game.
Okay.
You go into a themed room, and you have to solve a series of clues, games, hints, and puzzles,
Okay.
all within 60 minutes to win the game. It's kind of like a real-life game of Clue.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And
It's not scary. It's not a haunted house.
okay, is there different themed rooms there at the escape room?
Yes, we have Da Vinci's Office, Bomb Squad, and Cold War Espionage.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Would they be done at completely different trips down there, or all in one 60-minute time frame?
You do one game at a time.
Okay.
I do not recommend playing 3 games at a time.
Yeah. I kind of had a mind meltdown the other day. You know.
Did you go through and try them all?
Well, I did too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one successfully, one not so successfully, but it was still fun. It's just I believe you should take a break or come back the following day.
Well, it can be a mental challenge, too.
Oh, yes. but all in a good way. And it's great because it's such a team building activity. You can't do it on your own. You have to use the group. And it's just awesome fun, and it's great to hear everybody laugh and work together.
And is there a limit of people that you recommend for a certain group size?
Definitely. Some of the rooms, we've been talking about maybe limiting it just to 4. The bomb squad can go up to...
You could go up to 12 in Bomb Squad.
Oh, wow.
But you physically need 4 people to be
Yes.
able to complete the game.
So this would be even a great team building experience for, say, like offices and things like that.
Oh, yes. So...
Absolutely, it's great for
Getting
team
some
building.
ideas.
I know, right? We have a great team here, but we're always looking for that extra fun. So
And definitely, it's great. It doesn't matter how old you are, it brings out the kid in you. Because it's like, ooh, I get to solve the next one. Oh, where does this one go? Oh, so it just really brings joy, at least to my heart. And that's the whole reason, for going into this new adventure.
well, and I've seen you mentioned these are not scary. I know that there is some that tend to be a little more scary. So would you say that it's kid friendly?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There are different levels to each of the rooms.
Oh.
So if you were to bring younger kids, I would suggest not the Cold War room.
Okay.
But
I'm sure they wouldn't have any idea.
Without giving any further details away, just some might be more age appropriate for the level of content they're dealing with, maybe?
I wouldn't say
I would go at Da Vinci's Office.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's our beginner
Okay.
room. It has a 30% escape rate. And it's also educational. We have a lot of schools that will come into Escape Room Yuma. So it teaches you as well. But all of the games right now are G rated.
Okay.
That's a great idea, too, though, for schools.
oh yes.
All
So
right.
what's the highest? What's the hardest one?
Cold War Espionage.
That's the hardest one.
Yeah. And it's actually based on a true story.
Oh.
So a personal true story.
Really?
Yes.
That's really awesome.
Yes.
My husband was killed on our honeymoon.
Oh.
And I gave birth to our son a couple hours before his funeral. So he's the main character in that game.
Oh,
And
wow.
everything in there means something.
something
It's very
important.
significant. Right.
Aw.
Well, I love how you brought.
Yeah,
It's
sorry
it's
for
it's
that
a-
loss,
yeah,
but-
definitely sorry for the loss, but the way that you brought the personal touch to it, I think is great.
It was a good way to honor him,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the customers, I was telling Danielle that they may have lost their father at some point in time, or a husband or a wife or something, but most customers will come back in and hug you, because we kind of take you on an emotional roller coaster through the game. Starts out a certain way, and then during the game we kind of leave you alone, let you play, get into the detective mode, and then at the end you're like, holy cow.
What just happened?
Oh, yes. But it's fun. I mean, it's such a personal touch on the room, you know, in all the future rooms that we have possibly coming up here soon. We'll also have those like personal touches. So
That's
Well,
fantastic.
this is really exciting, and we understand that you have a special offer right now.
oh, we do. Okay. So till next Thursday, we have opened up many slots.
Okay.
And because I like to bless others, here we go. Anybody who wants to reserve a room up until Thursday, 50% off.
Ooh.
50% off. Doesn't matter how many or. But
So
it's
you have
only
1
till-
week.
1 week.
Okay.
And are the different rooms different prices?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
It's like that's a mystery all in itself.
I know, right?
And the coupon code for booking online is
New owner.
New owner. Okay, that makes
all
it
one
easy.
word.
Yes.
Is it case sensitive, or is that a mystery too?
Uppercase.
Okay.
I should have made it a mystery.
Lowercase.
I know.
Go to
Lowercase
Facebook
n,
page.
uppercase
I know,
A. The number 3.
Yes.
All right, new owner.
New owner. Danielle, I have to say, we have to give you kudos too, because not only, do you have the 251 Downtown Twisted Kitchen, but now you are opening the doors at the escape room, and you're really investing in Yuma's downtown, and I think that's really awesome.
You know what? I absolutely love people being celebrated. And to put the joy back in their hearts is just a blessing to me. So.
And you do that by helping feed them and providing situations where laughter is key.
Yes,
And that's
definitely.
the way to do it.
Yes.
All right. Well, AJ, you are passing out the official torch, I guess, to Danielle for the escape
feel
room.
that I have left it in very capable, wonderful hands, and I think she's going to take care of my baby.
She will, and we will help spread the word about it
Yes,
too. So-
definitely.
All right. Well, again, the escape room is located downtown. What's the address?
Oh my
And
goodness.
I also wanted to bless you ladies this morning.
I
So-
see that. Oh my goodness. She brought an
Danielle has
ostrich.
baby ostriches
Oh my
at
goodness.
their farm, and
Oh my goodness! This is where Facebook Live is definitely coming into play.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Do these ones have names?
Hello.
They're the Three Stooges for now.
we saw them
these,
be
these
born.
are
So
triplets.
Are these the ones? These aren't the ones that were just born, are
Yes.
they? Really?
So this is my husband, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Mike, thank you so much.
So these were the ones that were just born maybe like 2 weeks ago?
That's correct.
Oh my goodness.
8 days ago. And
Oh,
this
I was
is
like,
the
it's been
first
a
time
week.
we've ever brought the ostriches out from the farm.
They're scratchier than I thought they would be.
Well, it's typical.
Oh my goodness.
So you're actually seeing dinosaurs today.
I
my
think that is so awesome. I can't wait till
It's
the end
okay.
of the show so I can love on them. Oh my goodness, how cute are you, little guy? Oh, this is where you need to go back. If you are not watching on Facebook Live right
It is
now,
what it is.
you definitely need to go back and watch our Facebook Live feed later. We will be
Well,
posting it.
hello.
I love Zanita.
We will be posting it on monstermediayuma.com. Just click on the Today in Yuma tab and you will see today's video. And Danielle, this is something that you and your husband have invested in your lives as far as, you have babies that were incubating for a long time.
Yes. So my husband had this dream ever since he was little, and I love watching dreams just bloom.
Well, we are definitely glad we can be a part of that because you do share, not only with the restaurant and now the escape room, but with these little guys
Skylar
too.
said nuggets. That's right. This size is how we refer to our chickens outside.
I don't know.
Nuggets.
That's more of a tender, but
They're still.
He scared himself.
We're kind of finding their
scared
footing there.
himself.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Danielle. Thank you again, for what you're doing as far as investing in the Yuma community. I think it's fantastic.
We
And we
I
can't
love
wait wait. We can't wait to get down there and try it ourselves.
And I was kidding when he said green ostrich. Who are, I've seen them before. My uncle had ostrich and emus and some other things like that.
Right.
He had a little farm going on, but I haven't seen them this little before.
Janelle says, "Oh gosh, you have livestock in today." She's from Iowa. We're farmers, so she loves it. Oh my goodness!
All right, well, it's Today in Yuma. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Make sure to watch our Facebook Live. We're going on a field trip about 10:30 today, so you might see some exciting things. And we just may have to swing by the escape room because we're going to be on that same block anyway downtown.
Exactly.
It's the Escape Room Yuma. The number's 210-7470. Don't forget that 50% off special code, and it's new owner if you go online. All right, it's Today in Yuma. We will see everyone tomorrow. KLJZ is Z93 and KCYK is Outlaw Country. Up next, it's the Bob and Sherry Show. Happy birthday, Bob. Oh, we had a quick birthday.
Oh, birthday shout out real quick to Ken Stanhope from your daughter Lisa and your son-in-law Nick.
All right, KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
Oh my goodness, that is the best surprise.
Say bye, Wiggles. I call that one
like
Wiggles.
either there's a really big mouth